Holy crap, that was something. Oh, how's that for to start the live stream? Let's try it again. Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Testament Azimus, and you are watching RAGELogin, and welcome to stream number 3 of Jade. Even though there's no A in the actual title. So, yeah, Jade, and we had a little bit of a late start because the program itself was having problems with OBS. Namely, it wanted OBS to be streaming before I launched the program, otherwise it would just crash. For some reason. Orchestra, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Yeah, I read that, Gary, and I probably shall, if I can manage my time correctly. That is. So yeah, welcome, Gary, welcome, Orchestra, and anybody else that joins later, welcome. I'm Testament Azimus, you're watching RAGELogin. This is Jade, stream number 3. This is an unauthorized product of Restricted Productions. It's a fan work. My opinions are my own, no one else's, as are the opinions of the creator, all that other jazz. And now that we've gotten all that shit out of the way, we're running late as it is. Let us continue where we left off. Thank you, music bleed over. Morning, partner. Ready for the day? You know it. I'm especially ready for breakfast. So we're beginning week 2 in Beacon. Forgot about that, huh? Well, it happens. And thus, the day was on. The lesson is over. Thank the gods. He's getting more prosy by the day. I don't think I know half the words he used. Should I go over Lunch Testament? Oh, you know it. I need so much sugar to jumpstart my brain again after... Crap! Shoot. Oh gods. Blake, are you alright? I'm fine. You shouldn't get out of your seat so fast. What parts am I planning? So far, probably Sun and Howard, I think I'm gonna go for. Probably leaning more towards Howard. I get to pretend I'm crazy. That probably did not come out too well at all, actually, but oh well. Screw it. I know, I'm so sorry. Her bag fell to the ground and spilled its contents. Although I have to wonder why I don't see a lot of students carrying bags around. How else do they carry their stuff? Here, let me help you. No, it's fine, really. Pencils, handbook, a spare boat. Huh? This is a fiction book, isn't it? I can see the blurb on the back. Oh! Is this... Gone. Blake has snatched the book out of my hands, collected everything else, and is now hightailing it out of the classroom, bumping and pushing. I think I may have screwed up just a little. Yes, considering the way she keeps looking my way and staring at me, I definitely screwed up. Oh yes, parts. So Gary in the chat is mentioning that another user on the Jade Discord is beginning a fan dub project for a let's play of this game over on his YouTube channel. Basically a bunch of different voices playing out the different roles in the game, which is what I should be doing, except I can only apparently do the one voice. And not very well, apparently. Oh well, fuck it. I'm not gonna stop doing this, so whatever. And the two people I mentioned so far, Sun and Howard, have not showed up in my playthrough yet. Although Sun is a canon character for Ruby. Howard, not so much. We meet him later. Well, he's kind of... His voice has showed up so far in the playthrough, but he himself is not. So, yeah. That's going to be kind of fun, and also kind of a mindfuck moment, so look forward to that. And then she told me, sorry, it's just I've never seen Rabbit Fauna Smash My shoes before. They're usually the same color as the hair, correct? In my experience, yes. She could have asked permission before taking a picture, though. Oh, it was an innocent angle, so no big deal. And you gotta get used to attention when you're as attractive as we are, no? Gotta agree with you, carrots. I'm not that attractive, am I? Just take the compliment, Penny. The bunny speaks the truth. Be sure off as I feel my scroll go off. There's a message from an unknown number. Did you tell anyone? Wait, is this Blake? I turn the direction of Team Ruby's table. She's looking my way with trepidation. Blake, is this you? How'd you get my number? And Sen. Yep, she's typing on her skull. It's definitely her. That's not important right now. Did you tell anyone? You mean about the book? No, I didn't. She's staring wide-eyed at the screen. She turns to me, holds my gaze for a few seconds, and then returns hers back to her scroll. Meet me outside in 10 minutes. As I raise my head in her direction, she gets up and walks towards the exit. I sigh and turn towards the girls again. Yeah, Gary, I've not played the Persona games, so I wouldn't know one way or the other. I've been meaning to get around to that. Maybe that's another stream idea if this ends up falling apart. Or maybe something to do during the week? I'll have to look into that. You should probably head back to the dorm without me. This is about Blake's book. Wait, what? How did you know? Penny saw the title as I fell towards the ground. I have heard about the series before. My testament. Exposing a maiden's most precious of secrets? I believe you're in for some punishment. Maybe I shouldn't have told them? Sorry. As long as we keep it between us, please. I don't know Blake that much, so for all I know, she could claw my eyes out. Well, Gary, I mean, I wouldn't be playing the latest one because I don't have a thing that could play Persona 5. It'd be one of the older ones. Like the PS1 or the PSP games, something like that. Also, as much as I love Atlas and the way they handle certain games, and actually is Persona Atlas or Arc? Because I'm pretty sure Arc did the fighting game. But I'm pretty sure the RPGs are Atlas, aren't they? Or they were Atlas? Okay, my point. Whoever came up with that stupid strategy can just die in all the fires of fucking hell. Yeah, Atlas does the RPGs, but Arc System Works did the fighting game, Persona 4 Arena, and I know that because the characters from that are showing up in BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle, as well as Ruby characters. Although, fuck my life, fucking Blake is DLC. In fact, half the characters in that game are DLC. So Arc can go fuck themselves. Okay, let's. Oh, I'm sidetracking. Why was the guy did to keep the chat open again? Oh well. This part's pretty cool too, by the way. Now, where is she? It's been 10 minutes, and she asked. God, not the eyes, please. You didn't tell anyone? You really didn't? Swear to the gods. I'm sorry, Testament. I will live to see another day. Yeah, it's okay. I guess you really don't want people to know about your reading material? It's not exactly widely accepted. I guess as much. It's sad having to hide things you like to do, even if they're innocuous. because you may use to judge your character. You probably think I'm some kind of pervert, don't you? Hmm? Not really. You're saying that. I'm serious. I was thinking less of you because you read romance fiction. But why? Well, first of all, we don't know each other that well, so I can't really have any expectations from you, right? Or no? Bleh. Testament, the words are right in front of your fucking face. Read them, you dumbass! Come on. You're blunt. I guess Evelyn's rubbing off on me. And second, it's just a book with some adult scenes in it. Doesn't really bother me. I see. It's refreshing. Thanks. Had a bad experience with it? I mean, the last person who found out about it called it filth. Ouch, harsh. Confiscated it. Harsher. And hit me over the head with it. Whoa there! Okay, I totally see why you'd be reluctant to let people know about it. Yes. I was so embarrassed when you ruinously sent my bag fall to the ground, spilling its contents. I know. I'm so sorry. Such a dark, terrible secret. A hobby that I have to carry on in the shadows. And you almost exposed it to the world. Whoa, wait just a minute here. No one to talk about it with. No one to confide in. It gets so lonely and sad. And did I say lonely? Because it's as lonely as a night with no stars. I see what you're doing, Miss Belladonna. And it's working. I ain't grown. Maybe we could read together sometimes? Since you offer, I accept. Sneaky little... Jokes aside, don't feel obligated, but I'd really like it if we could read together. It might even help with your comprehension. I guess the more I read, the more vocabulary I acquire. I'll hit you up when you're school, okay? Okay. And thanks again, Testament. Yes, that was in Ruby Chibi episode 1, which is kind of funny because like that technically isn't canon to the main series, but fan game, so who cares? Although funny enough, Ruby calls it filth, but then she keeps reading it. Go figure, I guess? So, what was I doing? Oh, right. When is that? 300? Fuck. I'm not gonna buy the book till Wednesday. No, I can make this work. What am I going on about? I can... Okay. Maybe. Let me check something. Okay, yes, it's 500. I want to do that, but right now, at this exact moment, ah, fuck. Bit of static. Sorry about that. Let's see. Okay, so I had an option anyway. So, mess hall. Hey there, guy. Here for more work? Or are you just happy to see me? Well, you ain't got that charming personality, so... And now I need a shower for the spice smell. Hey, some girls love to smell cinnamon. Here's your pay, new guy. Thanks. And my name's Testament. Whatever you say, new guy. Okay, so I'm still getting some slight audio hiccups with the game. I think it's just OBS. Although I killed the local recording, so it's not nearly as bad. So, what I'm doing right now is I'm saving up money for a book to purchase in the bookshop. Because reading that book 3 times in the library during the afternoon is the trigger for Ruby's second date. Classroom. What did you think of the lesson, Testament? What little I managed to discern, you mean? Riveting. Think of it as awareness training. I'm trying to, but I mostly feel like it's endurance training for my brain. See? That guy gets it! Son, I swear to... What? I'm just saying, I'm not the only one who feels threatened by that guy. Holy freaking... Talk about abs. And of course he has to walk around with his shirt open, making everyone feel uncomfortable about their lack of crunches in their lives. You feel threatened by Professor Obelisk? Well, not exactly threatened. More like intimidated. It's like when you fear the unknown. Your inability to understand what he says has made you scared of him. Unbelievable. Well, I think I understand where he comes from. The prospect of his test is at least daunting. I know a brother would understand. Testament, please do not encourage him. A brother? What brother? Brothers in arms against the terrorists be talking, of course. Should you introduce yourself before asking people? Sun Wukong, and you've just been drafted. You just been drafted. I was gonna say recruited for some reason. Whatever. Alright, I'm leaving. Oh, come on, Blake. I tried to finally convince her to eat. You should probably go after her. My name's Testament, Deacon Beaches, by the way. Nice to meet you. Come on, Blake. Come on, Blake, just a bit of banner. He seems nice. And Blake's got him whipped. For real? Well, I didn't see her carry one around. It's just an expression, Penny. I doubt anyone on Team Ruby's into bondage. I get the feeling that line was said for a very important reason. Amphitheater? Motherfucker. When does that open up? I keep... Whatever. I do not lift, no. How am I going out of town? I don't need to go into town. The fans would disagree, yes, but like in the context of this game, I get the feeling that line was said for a specific reason. Mess hall. Wait, what? Oh, come on. Nope. Okay, I think that might be a bug. Cause I'm not supposed to see that scene again. Yeah, I already went through all of this. I'm not reading it again. I'm gonna get 50 Len. Don't care, piss off, die. Arr. And Vale City. Dust Shop. For 50 Len, I've got 500 of that. Good morning, Testament. You had an uninterrupted and restful night of sleep. I did? Good to know? How did she know that exactly? I don't remember if I read that or not, so I'm reading it again. Screw it. Classroom. Good morning, children. Today's sparring will put partners against other partners. When I call your names, please step down to the arena. Hey, Orchestra, if you're still around, this is gonna be good. This should be fun. We haven't fought as a pair since Seymour Forest. And this time I won't slow you down. Hell yeah, you won't. We're gonna steal the show. Sorry to disappoint you, but it's Penny and I who will come out as the most... After this, huh? Okay, then... Okay. Sorry to disappoint you, but it's Penny and I who will come out of this as the most popular partners. Evelyn, first, there's not a competition. Technically, second, even if it was, we'd totally win. No, you wouldn't. Oh? So Penny's stronger than me? Or did you get that much better in the time I didn't see you? Oh, but we're not talking about fighting prowess here. We're talking about popularity. So? It's still sparring class. Uh-oh. I think I know where she's going with this. And me and Penny are strong enough, but we also have something more than you two. And... that would be? You're honestly losing me here. Well, Penny has a nice bum and a skirt. I cough and turn my head to the side. Carrots! No, she's not. What? It's true. Would you say it's considered attractive from a... Penny, please do not encourage your partner! And I have... Oh gosh, don't look my way, don't look my way. Yeah, take a guess as to what she just did. The thing isn't animating it correctly, but actually, I have a viewers list, don't I? Yes, I do. Evelyn! Miss Ivory! Nora! Well, that was my first attention. Here you go. Thank you, sir. Glad to see the incident from the other week didn't affect the produce. Ah, like a meteor could impede my grocery stealing skills. Still crazy, though. A meteor landing in the middle of the city is in complete daylight? The skies don't care about opening hours, son. Still, you know something? Depends on the something. True. Anyway, not heard from my wife, but her friend's kid. They were in the house, no? Her kid swears she saw two people leaving the point of impact. She swears she saw two people leaving the point of impact. What? You mean she saw two people leaving the crater? Not exactly. She says she saw a red-haired girl and a barefoot guy dressed in his nightwear leave the general area. That makes more sense. Anything else? She says the girl was carrying the guy over her head like a plank, while running at breakneck speed. She's 5 years old, and easily excitable. I figured. Thanks for the food, John. Have a good day, Howard. Yeah, that kid was having a fever dream where this is the lead. The police found nothing at the crater, so the only option is for someone to have snatched it before they showed up. Hopefully I won't be forced to ask the others for help. I may hold one over their heads yet. Hope you're happy, Carrots. Not even 2 weeks in and we get detention. Why are you asking me? You're the one who flew off the handle. That's not... Alright, this one is on me. I may have gone a bit overboard, though. Sorry about that. A bit overboard, she says. What's you muttering about over there? I didn't see you complain. I didn't complain because the embarrassment paralyzed me. I gave my ears went red when she hugged me and pushed her... You're thinking about it. I'm not! I too. I wish I could have found somebody to do from behind. I don't know. Let's try. As she says that, she turns around, exposing her vulnerable backside. My face goes back to crimson. Professor, permission to go to the bathroom. Granted. Stupid sexy bunny. Evan, could you please refrain from giving my partner a heart attack? Oh, it's not my intention, believe me. Considering how touchy-feely he got with me last time, I didn't expect the reaction, but I should have foreseen yours. He did what? Testament touched you? Nothing like that. He just touched my ears. But seeing how into it he got, I didn't think physical contact would have this kind of effect on him. Oh, I see. Anyway, sorry too. It's just that public, you know. I've been keeping all my social graces on the road. Evelyn, are you interested in Testament? That's a pretty vague question, partner. Interested how? Non-platonically? That's more precise, and I don't know. You don't know if you like him. Hey, I haven't known him that much longer than you, almighty leader. But he's fun and smart and not bad in the eyes, no? True. So you'd like to find out? I think so. I probably don't do anything to disrupt the team balance, though. I see. Don't look at me like that, Penny. I feel like I should get the puppy. It's not my exclusive property or anything like that. Do you want to do something too? Just do it. Eh? You heard her, Penny. Hell, you sleep pretty much in the same bed. Yeah, it's plenty of opportunity. You mean... No, I'm not... I mean, I don't... I don't know what that means. I don't have knowledge of how... What to... Well, it seems like we have two completely inexperienced persons on this team, right, too. I forgot her name, but there's a female cast maid character in Phantasy Star Portable 2. And she has a French accent. Maybe something like that, I think. I don't remember her name, though. Jesus. If I remember, Gary, I'll let you know. Penny, when you saw me tasting Testament, what did you think? Honestly. I felt a little bad for him, being so embarrassed, but... part of me wanted to make him react like that to me, I think. Is that weird? That's a start is what it is. Then try to think of a way to make him react to you the same way he reacted at me. Well, maybe not the same. I'd like him to keep his speech patterns in any case. Oh man, I still have to apologize for putting him on the spot like that. Okay, we've got 500 Len. It's already night, so I can't fucking buy the book. Fucking stupid, fucking sexy, fucking bunny. Actually, hold on to that thought. But for a long while yet, actually. Definitely read that one. Fuck my life. Okay, I'll hang on to that thought until next week, actually. There's no way I can do the date week 2 anyway. Alright, I'm still starting to get the gist of this the Finds of Dust. I should be able to start using it properly now. Hey, Testament, guess what? I have no hints, so I give up. You're no fun. I grin and stand up. That's why I noticed someone standing a few steps behind Evelyn. My eyes! Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to turn them off. I forgot to turn off the flash. Oh, flash? When my vision goes back to normal again, and the last vestiges. That's not me just fucking up. That's me fucking up words. Vestiges. Fucking hell. Ah. When my vision goes back to normal again, and the last vestiges of white fade away, I still think I'm seeing double for a few seconds. It takes me a few seconds to realize that there actually are two rabbit fawns standing in front of me. One I'm not familiar with has long silky brown hair, similarly colored ears, and is holding up a fancy-looking camera. Well, she just used to blind me. Is that her weapon? Yes, I need to do Velvet's requirements before I can do Amber's. Remember I told you about the student who took a picture of me? This is Velvet Scarlatina. It's a pleasure. Maybe not for you though. I'm really sorry. No, it's a pleasure for me too. But I'd lie if I said that didn't catch me by surprise. Sorry, but you have such an interesting face that I couldn't resist. I blink and flush harder as she says that. Thanks, I guess? Oh, my Velvet. Hitting my teammate already? Huh? Oh, I couldn't mean it in an aesthetical sense. She didn't? It's just, not right now, but earlier, when you're more relaxed. There's something about your lineaments, like something lurking just beneath the surface, subtly affecting your facial expressions. What do you mean? She got that from just a brief look? Sorry, I guess that must sound weird. We haven't properly introduced each other yet. And we haven't even properly introduced each other yet. God fucking damn it, Testament! Fucking... God damn! I'm Velvet Scarlatina, second year. It's nice to meet you. Testament D. Cabijas. It's nice to meet you too. But what exactly do you mean by... Velvet, we're going! Oh, coming, Coco. I have to go. It was nice meeting you, Testament. Bye, Evelyn. Intriguing little bunny, isn't she? I guess. I don't really get what she was talking about, though. To be really honest, I didn't get it either. But that's okay, I don't need to. Guess I actually have more money than I need. So first thing I'm gonna do... Bookshop. And to get to Ruby's second date, we need War of the Kings. Okay, technically they're not dates yet, but it's just easier to say that. Also, unless you trigger an event, shopping does not progress time forward. So let's see if... No. Fuck! Okay, I can do the first... Let's see, what can I read today? This is the book that we bought when we went to Vale. Let's see how it is. A kingdom recovering from war with a neighboring nation is now torn in a war of succession. No woman can rule this kingdom alone, and so factions form around her suitors. The narrative is split between the factions of two suitors and the princess herself. And this guy who could be one but doesn't want to be? Well, that was fun. The guy outsmarted and humiliated the guy in the same game of truth or dare, I guess. I kinda like him. Alright, I think I've read enough for today. Oh? Just in time. Ruby. She's holding some kind of thick non-fiction book under her right arm. Hey Ruby! You in a hurry? Oh, Testament. Oh god, yes. I almost got to pick up this book for a project before the library closed. Why should have killed me? Huh? Her gaze falls to the book I've been reading. Instant realization spreads on her face. That's the War of Kings. You bought it as well? You seem very into it, so I wonder what it was like. I'm liking it so far. I know, right? I've read the other books from this author, and they're all so cool. Although, the main character is a bit different from his usual ones. Different how? Well, library is about to close. Never mind. You can talk about this some other time. I haven't figured it myself anyway. We probably should. See you later, Ruby. Okay, so the trick now. We don't need any more money from the shop unless I want to buy extra dust. And I don't, because it's fucking 550 fucking Lena pop. Which is fucking bullshit. But, I could do anything else, I don't think. Well, I say that. You know what? No. Social. Dust knowledge. Oh. What I could do, in fact, what I will do, is I'm gonna set up for Weiss's first date. Because I can't do Ruby's yet. Ruby's second, so I'll do Weiss's first. And that's also going to give me the events. Okay, so to get Weiss's first date, your dust knowledge should be 30. Her second one will automatically start after that. I don't remember going just his underwear. Nightwear. That's pajamas, you know? That. But I do remember a ginger girl and a guy coming to have breakfast in the cafe. On the morning of the incident? Yeah, because all of a sudden the guy got taken. What do you mean he got taken? Could you be more precise already? Yes. Sorry, officer. Impersonating a policeman is so nice. What I mean is that all of a sudden he got wrapped up in some kind of purple energy and pulled away. Purple energy? You shitting me, son? Swear to God. Hey, look. The kind of stuff that blonde huntress who works at Beacon can make. A blonde huntress who works at Beacon? Oh, shit. You're talking about Gloom the Good Witch, second in command of Headmaster Ospin? That was the name, yes. That was the name. Oh, the man was targeted? Yeah, but the girl was hot in his tail. I see. Well, thank you for your time. That'll be enough. Always a pleasure, officer. I'm sure. Shit! If it got in the hands of Ospin of all people, they're going to be more than screwed. I doubt the boss would be satisfied having to wait another 10 years. Gary, I actually know the order of the photos. And yes, I'm good for Weiss's first date. It has to be 30, at least, before that event will trigger. It was also the same for doing Yang's first date. It has to be 30. To do Yang's second, it's 60. Is that requirement. Day 12. So, next week. Oh, Velvet. What about, Para? Is what I need to know. Let's hit up Weiss. New Testament. Wait, no, I did actually read all this. I believe I read all this. I'm going to assume I read all this. Darn, it's gotten late. I should probably go. Thank you very much, Weiss. My pleasure. You have no idea how delightful spending time with someone who takes things seriously is. Thanks for the compliment. Kinda nice being complimented on your work ethic. But seriously, she's gone out of her way to help me study. I owe her. Weiss, is there anything I could do for you in return? Something I could help you with? There's something. Hit me up on the weekend. I'll have more details by then. Wunderbar. Now, again, don't need the money. But at this point, I can't do anything else at night except work at the desk shop. So that's what I shall do. Saturday. Let's do a save here. Yes, I'm sure. Day 13. Let's do today. Let's see if Weiss wants that favor. Good morning, Testament. I was just about to call you, Truth Tell. Oh? Good. I finally got all the details you need? Indeed I have. Good. Honestly, I'm curious as to what exactly she'd like me to do for her. I have learned the exact location of an antique desk shop in downtown Vale. I'd like you to accompany me. What? That's it? That's it. Well, I'd love to accompany you, but why couldn't you ask your partner, or any of your other teammates? Because I like to do this low profile. Take my time and have someone to make some decent conversation about dust with. So, I don't really see the problem. If you want it to be low profile, why, Ruby? Oh my gosh, this is so cool! Ruby Rose and Weiss Schnee, BFS extraordinaire on a partners-only outing on a mission for dust. Oh, maybe later we can get ice cream. What do you say, Weiss? Weiss? Then taking your time, Yang. Weiss? Yes? I'm bored. I know. Weiss? Yes. I'm bored. I know you're bored. You already said so. You've been sitting there for the last 2 minutes. As if you're browsing the telescope of sounds and then we can go, alright? Please! Weiss, I am going to end you, Xiaolong! Then surely you can have decent conversation with Blake. Oh my, take a look at this, Crystal Blake. The growth of it is just so particular. True. It seems to be an amalgam of weight and ice. Makes you wonder how effective it would be. Who knows? You really have nothing else to say? It's so particular. Actually... The colors kind of remind me of Ruby's clothes. Okay, I see your point. I'm more than glad to accompany you. Fantastic. Shall we meet at the boy landing then? In an hour and 10 minutes? Sounds good to me. The boy ride is short and uneventful, although I noticed that Weiss has done nothing but observe her surroundings, with particular attention for people. Almost like you're checking if someone may have been following us? Weiss? Yes, Testament. Did you tell anyone you're coming here? Of course I did. What do you mean, Gary? You sure you didn't leave an excuse about the library or something? Now that I think about it, you told me to meet you at the airship landing instead of the dorm's exit. That was to allow you to have a head start all prepared. Don't you know I'm not supposed to question a lady about the time she takes to prepare? Of course, I'm listening tone. Trevstu99 or Doom from the Jade Discord. Greetings, salutations, and hello. And yes, I totally have interest in the fandom thing. I mean, look what I'm doing right now, of course. I'm probably going to do tryouts for Sun and Howard with particularly interested in Howard, personally. Because then I get to try and sound crazy like. um, or something like that. I'm probably going to need to really tweak the everlasting hell out of my equipment and my settings to get the best out of it. Although I am using professional quality hardware, just my settings are very amateur. Go figure. I don't know if you guys can hear the dogs barking or not, but I can, and I wish I couldn't. Yep, it's Ruby. To answer that, a grin slowly blossoms on my face. Why? If you told her you were going out to Vale, then what's the problem? Testament here. Hi, Testament. Hi, Ruby. How's it going? Listen, have you seen Weiss? I've been trying to contact her for a while now, but she's not answering her scroll. Which is funny too, because I think Evelyn is kind of a... Like, I picture him kind of a bubbly-ish kind of voice, almost Nora-ish, but not quite. But, like, in that type of voice, if that makes sense. Like the Nora type of voice, but not quite the tone, you know? For those that are in the peanut gallery, not in the Twitch chat, watching this live, and you should be watching this live, twitch.tv/Testament77. It'll be in the description, of course, of the YouTube. You know, the Doom from Jade's Discord and Gary from Jade's Discord, are discussing how Evelyn's voice would sound in the fandub thing that we discussed earlier. If I've seen Weiss, you say. I'm in Vale right now. I'm not certain, but I think I may have seen her on the Bullhead. By the way, is it a Bullhead or a Bulkhead? Because the game can't make up its mind which one to use. Just curious. What? Why is she going to Vale on her own? What are they telling us? Why is she not answering her phone? Maybe she put it on quiet. Also, is it a scroll or is it a phone? Make up your mind. It should be scroll, but whatever. Oh. You're right. Still, she could have told me. Mumble grumble. True. If I see her, I'll tell her to call you, alright? Thanks. Sorry to be a bother. Nonsense. Have a nice day, Ruby. Thanks for covering for me. You better have a good excuse ready, though. I do. I thought of everything. Don't worry. Glad you do. Still, why are you going out of your way to lie to your partner and your other two teammates? I don't enjoy doing this behind my friends' backs. Especially after something that happened with Blake. Then why not be upfront with them? Because Ruby wanted to spend time with me this morning. And there's no nice way to tell your partner, sorry, you can't come because you're most probably going to ruin this for me. Ouch. Yeah, that's painful to hear, and I wasn't even the intended recipient. Yeah, Doom, I'm pretty sure those crossovers exist. In fact, I think I've tried reading them, a couple of them. They're not that great. But, you know. Dino Thunder's best power. No. No, Doom, no, I'm sorry, but I don't agree with that. Dino Thunder is very good, from what I've seen of it. But I wouldn't say it's the best. But you can make it great. Probably. But, I mean, my personal favorite is Time Force, frankly. followed very closely by In Space and Lost Galaxy in that order. We're so way the fuck off topic right now. Jade, Ruby fan game, where we talked about Power Rangers for some reason. I actually kind of want to do a Time Force officer uniform cosplay at some point. I don't think I'll get around to it though. Yeah, we're here talking about Jade and Ruby and then Power Rangers. Yes, you managed to derail the stream, Doom. My stream audience is very tiny, but I'm glad you guys are here. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that. This would be very boring without you guys. Ruby's a good friend, even with how I acted with her at first. But she doesn't really mesh well with activities that require to stand still, and with my own personality, I fear may just think to hurt her if I lose my temper. So it's really the lesser of two evils. I see. I stared at the Shani Harris and thought, a small smile came to my lips. What is it? Nothing. It's just that you're much more thoughtful than I expected. What did Penny say? Ruby couldn't possibly be friends with a genuinely bad person? Heh. I'll take it as a compliment. Let's go now, shall we? Hey, Weiss. Can I ask you something? Certainly. What makes this shop so special? I guess the Shani heiress going to a non-family owned shop does look a little weird. Going to non-family owned shops, not a okay, I was wrong. Not exactly. It's just this is the first time since I've known you. Okay, so that should be I've and known you, Minos. And yes, I will stop occasionally for those that I know Doom hasn't seen this before and Orchestra hasn't seen this before. I will stop in the middle of text to point out small grammatical errors like that because I know Minos needs and wants help with that area, so I'm pausing every now and then to point out where some grammatical things should be done. This is the first time since I have known you that you seem genuinely excited about something. You got a good eye. People seem to think so. So, I'm honestly curious. Well, first of all, you should understand that I have a particular fascination with dust. You take the class even more seriously than the others. And that's saying something. Why, thank you. However, nowadays, most of the market is controlled by my family, and such a large-scale business thrives on standardization. No matter where you are in Armament, Shani dust is extracted the same, mixed the same, cut the same, size, range of purity, everything's identical. Ideal for mass production. But not for my interest. Standardized dust loses all of its charm. There's no sense of wonder or discovery. We're almost there, by the way. We still know so little about dust. How it forms, why sometimes in such random patterns. Antique shops are shops that only sell dust as decorations or incorporate into jewelry. They prioritize uniqueness over standardization, so they more often than not have more interesting varieties in stock. I see. So you go to antique shops in the hope of finding something more interesting than Dust Bullet Model 8942. Pretty much. And speaking of which, oh my gosh, that's a naturally formed force dust crystal mounted on a necklace. Force? Fire? Isn't that pretty much dust for immediate explosion? How they mounted on jewelry? I don't know, but I know that I must know. Damn, now I'm curious too. Let's go inside. Way ahead of you. Man, if just making friends with Weiss quickly made her be jealous. She'd probably be chasing her with her scythe right now. Gary, what the hell? The eager, naturally interested Weiss is a lovely sight. Not that she isn't really attractive, but this is due to passion instead of simple results. A shame it's not seen more often. Although, I wonder, would it be just as lovely if she wasn't so shy all the time? Also, is it just me? But in the CG, that smile seems a little comical to me. Like, compared to the rest of Weiss here, it looks... It's probably just me, but there's something about her face here that just looks kind of off, and it seems to be in the smile. I think it's just because it's not a symmetrical smile, it's throwing me off for a loop. I do have some eyesight problems, so there is that. So, what do you think? Looks very good on you. Flatterer. What I meant is, how do you think they made this? I know. You do? We asked the clerk! Taking the easy route, are we? My testament. So disappointing. And jokes to the side, they must have inhibited its properties while working on it, somehow. Yeah, it must be the art style. Oh well. I mean, it's fine. I've got no real complaints. It throws me for a bit, I guess. Indeed. Maybe using other dust? I think using any kind of dust on that crystal would have cost someone a limb. Not directly, of course. Maybe in some kind of field? That could work. That would mean the person wouldn't be staying in the middle of it as well. Doesn't exactly sound safe. Not that much of a stretch. You see, the suit has the correct kind of dust and... If you're keeping me company, Testament. Anytime, Weiss. But for next time, I think you should just tell Ruby. What? But what about... I think you're underestimating the lengths Ruby will go to for a friend. She may actually start taking dust more seriously to have a decent conversation with you about it. Even if you somehow ended up hurting her, I don't think Ruby could hold a grudge if she tried. Because she'd know you didn't mean it. Would she? Wouldn't she, Minos? She know you didn't mean it, wouldn't she? Wouldn't she? Doom, no. Boo. Boo. And third person. Viewer list, please. Yeah, Gary Orchestra's been there. Just being silent. Oh, it's somebody else. Okay, well. Anyway, that should be wouldn't she, Minos, not would she. Yes, I'm pointing all these out. I don't even give a shit. You may be right about that. Also, before getting to actually explain yourself, you're not going to have to face the look of worry and disappointment on her face. Would you maybe want to have lunch together, Testament? Maybe catch a movie? A flight to Vacuo? Sorry, but for the rest of the day. Please do not make me go in there. You don't have to go, but I can't stay here. I can't stay here. See you, Weiss. Testament, please come back. Don't make me do this alone. Weiss? What? Ruby, what a coincidence. Please look at me like that. How could you leave him without telling us? Not answering your skull. Oh, you're so worried. I'm sorry. Necessary. I should probably look into apologizing. Maybe I can get her a present? By the way, you can't actually really do presents yet, so at this point in the game version, this colored text here, kind of a red herring. Doom, what do you want about? And we're now friends of Weiss. Yay. Also, Sunday, which means this is a story event that we cannot skip. Today, Team JD is in town for some much-needed pantry shopping. Cafeteria food is good and all, but now that the cooking war has been buried in my... The cooking war axe has been buried, my part-time job is familiarizing me with the art. I thought it'd be a good team-building exercise to take a day each week, not... Minos, you're killing me, buddy! Come on! Come on, buddy! Please! Gary, do you want to try that one again? Anyway. Exercise to take a day each week. That the... I know you can see my cursor. This the should not be here. Delete it, Minos. To try and cook our own food together. Alright, me and Testament got the day list. And we have the breakfast list. Make our rounds and meet back into the marketplaces area by 12. That can be in, not into, but I think you're still grammatically okay there. It just reads a little bit weird. Then it's ice cream time. I love the place me and wait. I love the place me and Testament found last time. Ready? Mission start. Okay, what's first item on the list? Cinnamon, although it doesn't say which variety. Oh, definitely Vacuo variety. Believe me, we won't go through my stash of Mr. anytime soon. Mr. It is then. Mr. It is then. Are you little? Good job, Gary. I don't think the situation is as grievous as you think, Howard. Are you serious? Do you have your serious face on right now? I can't tell because it's not a video call, but I think you're yanking my chin right now. Osmond's got it. No, you think that Osmond's got it. How can he not have it? What he got, thanks to his assistant, is two teens who are around the point of impact of a meteor. One of which was walking around with a very peculiar object which he would no doubt put under lock and key. And that's where your argument is faulty. Remember that it was sent away to be hidden as a last resort. We don't know what appearance it was given, but I'd wager it would be something inconspicuous. Considering there are people actively looking for it. AKA us. Alright, that makes sense. You still got the only witnesses to the crash. I guess I'll have to masquerade as students. Did you get a description of the two? Yeah, but I doubt it's going to be that easy. I mean, if I had the only witnesses to a mysterious event that threatened the safety of the capital of a kingdom under my protection, I'd keep them secluded away until... Evelyn, I think that shop should be suitable. Matters were thoroughly investigated. Are you absolutely sure that the prices are lower here than the market? They are for this particular item. I have checked their catalog on the way to Beacon. I think they should be on the way to Vale, because they came from Beacon to Vale. This should be Vale, not Beacon. Yeah, Gary misheard pantry shopping as panty shopping. I don't think they would take the main protagonist along for that. Well, Evelyn might, but the other two probably wouldn't. Just saying. No, Evelyn, who am I kidding? Evelyn totally would. I can't believe this. Howard, what is it? Let's just say that the Oz may not be the shrewd international man of mystery I believed them to be. That line is awesome. Hey, Testament, did Evelyn apologize to you? Apologize? Oh, she means for the detention incident. She did, but it wasn't a big deal, really. Your complexion kinda said otherwise. Point taken. I mean that it objectively wasn't a big deal. I was just surprised. I mean, I expected that Evelyn may do something to tease you and me together, but I didn't expect her to be so bold. What? After the first meeting, you didn't expect her to be so bold? That was... I mean, I knew she could be bold in general with her actions and with her words, but I didn't think she could be so bold in... you know... using her body to get a rise out of people? Yes, that. I didn't think she was the type. You're right. She isn't. I'm confused. Listen, I've known Evelyn for a few years now. She was an early bloomer, so to speak. And while she may have used her walls on people from time to time, that's all she did. By the way, early here designed to be should not be capitalized. Just saying. Still confused here. So, it's not that she's comfortable in using her body to get a rise out of people. She's comfortable in using her body to get a rise out of you. What? That... I mean, that can't be right. Why not? Because while my amnesia leaves me next to zero experience of women, I'm still a man and she's so pretty and... sexy, I know, Testament. Those kinds of reactions and thoughts are perfectly normal. What I'm saying is that she may be okay with it. I'm blushing hard now, thinking of the implications. This is so new for me. Or is it? And who knows? She may not be the only one. I think you're selling yourself a bit too short. Frankly, I'm not selling myself at all. Between everything going on in my life in the last 2 weeks, I haven't ever thought about this kind of stuff. Maybe there should be even, not ever, but either way is fine, I suppose. And I lack the experience needed to just text such things. If what Jack says is true, not even Evelyn pushing her... Want to continue shopping? Yes, please. He's thinking so hard about it right now. And it's not like I'm going to find myself into another situation like that anytime soon. You say that! The words self-fulfilling prophecy come to mind. And let's last time on the list. Hurry us! Wanna head back? Actually, before I go back, Evelyn... I thought about what you said last time. I did some research and... You naughty girl. It's not too much? Only if you don't play it safe. Playing it safe? First of all, the pose. Alright, that's enough observation. So I confirm, boss. It corresponds to the description I gathered. Can I go back to school then? Many others will be a few more days. We should make a report about this before leaving. I'd need to have gone to school to begin with to go back. Later, boss. Yeah, soon that one will, Gary. Anyway. We're probably going to use Sunday for a weekly cookout. We have the most time for it, and experimenting recipes is fun. Although, we probably should have made a bit less overall food. How'd it go, Penny? Perfectly. Yang seemed particularly happy to take the extra food off our hands. Although Ruby complained about the lack of dessert. That's so like her. Alright. You sure can take a shower before you girls, then? Sure, go right ahead. Fine by me. By all means. and I get up from the table, depositing my plate in the dishwasher as I go. Particularly in the morning, but I always sleep better after a shower. uh... Gary, you want to try that one again in English? I mean, I'm guessing English isn't exactly your first language or something, but... Buddy, please. If I can't understand, I can't answer. Alright, Penny. Do you remember the plan? Affirmative. Remember, you're to get into the shower for last and come back after Testament has fallen asleep. Jack, have you prepared the objects? Yes, I have. I'm still not completely sold on the plan. Is there any criticality I missed? No, but it doesn't feel like something you do, Penny. And then again, I guess that's the whole point, isn't it? Making Testament look at you in a new light? Even if I don't understand what you need makeup for. Right, and that's, for decoration. It is makeup after all. Operation Sunburn Encounters is a go. Hey, orchestra? If you're still watching, you're gonna love this. I fucking love this and I've seen it a million times. Good night, Evelyn, Jack. Night, partner. Night, Testament. Sit tight, but not too tight. Penny's still in the shower. Usually she's already in bed by the time I tuck in. So what? I'm probably still a bit self-conscious because of the talk I had with Jack earlier. There should be a space right there. 1 or 2 spaces, Minos. Just saying. It's warm. So warm. Am I back in the hole again? Nah, they repeated it. That can't be it. But I'm hot. No, you're not. You're just feeling slightly warmer than usual. But why? Can't tell you. You'd have to wake up to know that. Also, what kind of nonsense are we talking about? Really? Hey, it's a dream. Dreams are mostly nonsense. Maybe that's why I don't remember most of them. It's not that dreams are nonsense. It's that we can't decipher them. They're a messy amalgam of memories and thoughts that come together to form chaos. Ah. So, since I have no memories, is that why this dream is so clear-cut? Perhaps. Perhaps not. Anyway, you're probably about to wake up now. Eh? Why so soon? Something's disturbing your sleep. Before you go, though, let me at least say what I wanted to. Run! What the? It was... Was it a dream? God, it was so vivid. What the hell kind of dream was that? A conversation with myself? Why was I telling myself to run? I bring a hand to my forehead, feeling a light perspiration. Damn, hope I didn't wake Penny. Up. I mean, Penny has always slept completely covered up to her neck, so, I mean, I didn't... Am I still dreaming? Does Penny always wear this to bed? Or better, does she only wear this? I never would have guessed. Are you awake too, Testament? Penny! I think there may be something wrong with the heating. Excuse me? The environmental temperature. I think the room's heating systems may have been turned up by a few centigrades too high. I'd say about 5 Celsius. So that's why I was sweating. That's also why she got out of the covers. Just my luck. In a good and bad way, both. Lord. Wait, isn't she supposed to have... Were you having a bad dream? Oh, what's that now? Your tossing and turning was above average. Oh, well, I wouldn't really call it a bad dream. But the finale was certainly shocking. I see. Do you want to talk about it? Oh, it's just no big deal, really. We should get back to sleep anyway. It's a school day. I'll turn the heater back down. Mm-hmm. Something wrong, Testament? Nothing wrong. I'm gonna turn down the thing now. Oh my god, it's gonna be something to be just... I'm not going to fish tomorrow. There's no way she didn't catch me staring. I'm so sorry, Penny. Operation Summer Encounters was a complete success. Oh my god, what a steep already carrots. Yeah, Gary Orchestra hasn't touched this game or this series, I don't think, so try not to spoil shit too much if you can avoid it. But yeah, the short answer is makeup. And it's now Monday, so let's go ahead and do a save here. Also, this is funny as shit. Testament, you're gonna miss breakfast. I want to miss the rest of life on Ramadan, thank you very much. And he's gone to wash up, you know. She's going to come out eventually. Wait, how do you know? Details! Now stop being such a big baby and get out of bed. No. Testament? No! No, no, no! Last chance. Get out of bed on your own or... You can't make me! Who's trying? What? Oh my god! Yeah, do transporter. Let me go already! Ow, 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 ow! Stop flailing around already! This day cannot get any worse. I have no idea what happened in that scene, but I want to know really bad. Minos, can you describe for me what happens in that scene? I'm just curious. I'm really curious. Alright, no days today. Our tense situation is not that horrible, Testament. I know. It still feels good to arrive early for once, instead of just having a couple minutes to spare. Unforgivable. Absolutely unforgivable. Why is she standing right outside the classroom, holding some kind of small poster in her hands? Or what remains of it. She's clenching it so hard I think it may turn to shreds in seconds. By the way, this is the automatic trigger for Weiss's second date. Hey Weiss, is everything alright? Penny, Testament, good morning. Did something about that small paper upset you? Oh, no, absolutely nothing. It's just... It didn't go off the close of the wall. Am I doing this or Ruby? Probably gonna do Ruby's first, Gary. Would you be more comfortable talking about what helps you to just Testament? Maybe a little... Sorry, Penny, it's just... Ruby? Ruby. I understand. I'll meet you both in class then. I wish Ruby was more like her at times. So, what's wrong? It's easier to just show you. She brings up the hand holding up the small poster, offering it to me. The truth about Wai Shini? It is, of course, all slander. It's a pretty elaborate poster containing a crude caricature of a pretty surly wife with animalistic lizard tail and sharp fangs coming out of her mouth, posting on the right of a column of text. Are we supposed to believe that the heiress to the most powerful organization in all of Remnant chose to become a huntress and leave the luxury of her life and home for the greater good? This slime doesn't know anything about my life, or my home. It's clear that she's here for something else, to be a foothold, the eyes of her family inside of the school. But what could the Schnee want with Beacon? Easy. The Schnee want Beacon itself, to reduce its own private army. What? I know, right? The letter continues briefly, detailing how the school bodies of Beacon should rise and band together to request the expulsion of Ice, or to force her to confess. Call it arms of sorts. This is terrible. Who would ever think of something like this? Granted, knowing my father, he'd try even something like this if it looked profitable. But the Alice army already provides protection for the Schnee affairs all over Remnant. When that doesn't suffice, the occasional hired goon will do the trick. Also, I doubt Osman would just sell the school to your father. What kind of idiot would write something like this? Someone who doesn't know me and judges me just by my family name. Probably a student. Most likely a faunus. What should we do about this? Does that mean I can count on your help? Sure. Tell me why you don't want Ruby to know about this. We're already doing something pretty big, but knowing Ruby, she'd try and make us tackle this at the same time. I can see that. But this person, whoever it is spreading fires, will not be able to avoid it. I don't think that's the case. Otherwise, they'd be everywhere around the school. Professor Goodwitch and the other teachers aren't that absent-minded. No, that's true. Which probably also why he's not saying this directly to people's scrolls. They would trace it back. Yes. He most probably has to stick to approaching places he knows will be crowded. And do it at night. Sounds like a stakeout then. Indeed. Contact me when you've decided on a place and we'll lay in wait together. I can do it alone. If you think I'm going to just push my problems on you, you got anything coming. I didn't mean it like that. But I understand. Stake out places on campus at night and contact Weiss. Sounds easy enough. Yeah, you're right, Gary. It would seem weird, but I know for a fact I've deleted it before, so it can be done and everything. And it does seem weird story-wise, but I think it's gonna be for the best. I hardly got any of it. I hardly got any of the lesson. Because for once, we managed to find 4 seats all near each other! Which means I had to sit next beside Penny for the entire morning, and I couldn't help but thinking of... Alright, calm down, Testament. Remember what you talked about with Jack. These kind of thoughts are perfectly normal. Or perfectly natural. And normal. Still, I can't help but feel like I should apologize for staring. Hey, Penny? Yes, Testament? She's had a gigawatt smile for the entire morning, for some reason. I want to apologize for last night. Oh, it's completely fine. I did not mind your prolonged staring triggered by my attractiveness, at all. I still start both restrained laughter while I can only gape like a fish. I mean, you were staring because you found me attractive, right? You didn't find my body weird? You didn't see my neck? No, I didn't see your neck, and your body's not weird, but And then that means you find me attractive? Penny? I've called you cute since day one, remember? Yes, but cute and pretty are things that don't necessarily imply sexual desire. While I gape even more, Evelyn slowly slides under... What? While I gape even more, Evelyn slowly slides under our desk. her entire body shaking with mirth as I am looking for a way out. Anyway, out, a distraction, something to get out of this awkward conversation. Yes! That's all the time we have today, children. Don't forget to... Let's time! Alright, pay time set. Let's not bring the conversation up ever again! Oh, congratulations, Penny. I can say with absolute certainty that he's been affected. I did it. But for the time being, I'll try to push it further, alright? Let him process it. Get back up, already, carrots. I fucking love this game. And for now, library. Let's see. Alright, let's see how this continues. Last time, the main character had been approached by the princess. Whoa, that's a very boldly put proposal. But considering the alternatives, I understand why she would. Oh, somebody's moving in the warfront. I bet they're going to use it as a proving ground for the suitors. I bet the main characters are already regretting accepting the deal. Oh, this is actually becoming really interesting. Did you get to when they're sent to the front? Eh? Ruby? Are you stalking me? No, I'm not. But, I've been passing by the library wondering if you'd be here reading. Well, isn't that socially awkward? Well, yeah, I just reached the point where they're sent to the front, and they have their first glimpse of the ancient weapon. So cool, right? Cool indeed. Think they're going to hijack one? Totally. Then it's hero time. Hero time? Yeah, like, the main character hasn't been exactly acting like a hero so far, no? Well, not really, but... Does he need to? Our library's about to close. Anyway, we're pretty much both around the same chapter. I'd like me to discuss the book after we finish. Sounds cool. Why don't we exchange scroll numbers? Sure. That's a good point. Get it. Let's see. Also... The door of the mess hall looks open. Maybe there's something to do with the flyers about ice? Let's check it out. Can't see anyone around, so whoever may have been here has already left. Wow, those hills are noisy. Here I am. Do you see anyone suspicious? What are you smiling about? Nothing much. Just thinking that you could sneak your way out of school for the death. Let's get inside. Let's just get inside. There doesn't seem to be anything different about the place. Except for the flare sticking into one of the columns. Here it is. Just like the first one. Same words of slander. Just off the wall carefully to avoid leaving a trace of glue. Indication that something may have been ever hung up there. Then she crushes it in her hands in the shape of a ball, lets it fall to the ground, and stomps it repeatedly with her right foot. You do realize you need to pick it up again now. Yes. I'd ease my frustrations somehow. Can't get it on the culprit? That would only make the situation worse now, wouldn't it? Probably. After all, if I make the person stop doing what he's doing, and if anyone else knows about it, they can't take Wise's aggression as confirmation. Which brings to mind a question. What are you going to do when you find this person? Honestly, I don't know yet. I hope I can think of something before then. Man, this is not an easy situation to be in. Huh? There's something on the ground. I crouched down to grab at it and get a better look. A seed? Welcome back. Hey there. Let's room. I hear a hairdryer running from the bathroom and I see that Penny is already in bed like usual. If I come back at this time. In bed like usual if I come back at this time. I got a small sigh of relief. Don't worry about Penny. She'll be mentioning sexual attraction with you anytime soon. Thank the gods about that. Talk about a curveball, right? Yeah. I mean, I don't know Penny inside out, but I never pegged her for one to talk about such things so nonchalantly. Or at all? Or at all. I mean, not that I thought that she couldn't be interested in such things, but I think they're not so open to talk about Eminent, right? Or is it me who's being old-fashioned as she called me once? No, you're right. Most people are not so upfront about certain subjects, but that's because of social implications, no? And Penny seems to be missing knowledge about a lot of those. I get it. Hey, Testament? Hmm? Do you like Penny? I guess you mean as more than a friend, hmm? Well, thing is, I don't know what that means. I don't know what liking someone as more than a friend is. How it feels like. All I know is that I like being around her, even when things get awkward, and I don't want things to change. I see. Same goes for you and Jack. Oh? I like spending time on phone with you. I think being on a team together and even in the forest, we might have been risking our lives, but then we came out on top together and we laughed. That was the most intense moment of my life. I never felt so alive and happy. And I don't think it would have been the same if I'd been with someone else. You know, I'd have in mind doing an amnesia joke, but I'm just going to say, that's one of the sweetest things someone's ever said to me. Thanks, Testament. Really? I just told you that the happiest moment of my life was when we nearly escaped the jaws of death. Still counts! That was disturbing. Today, Professor Arbolo told us about a settlement that got overrun by Grim after being attacked by bandits. The strife and overall negative emotions caused by the attack attracted the creatures and no one was saved. I agree. I'd heard about the event before, but the way Professor Arbolo talked about it made it particularly haunting. Right? It makes you wonder. Hey, I think you forgot this in class. You what? I so worse than Jack and Evelyn that I didn't notice someone coming up from behind until I saw a hand holding my scroll to me. It looks a year or so older than I am. It's wearing some peculiar clothes. To be curious to just be casual wear, so I guess it's not a uniform? Want me to keep it? Excuse me? You're just staring at it instead of taking it back. Whoops. Sorry about that. I laughed at myself and grabbed the device out of his hands. Way to make a fool of yourself, Testament. I was just wondering about your uniform. It's not from Beacon, is it? Nope. Mr. Represent. Haven Academy. Name's Howard Tarangi. Howard Tarangi. Tarangi? Howard Tarangi. 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 I'm planning on voicing this guy. Howard Tarangi. Tarangi. Is it Tarangi or Tarangi? I'm gonna say Tarangi. I like rolling the R here. Howard Tarangi. 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 Howard Tarangi. I'm testing my Wikipedias. What's the student from Mishra doing here? Tanuki. Good job, Doom. Like, if it was Terra Me, I would suggest there was a ripoff of Blaze Blue, but... Gatorade. Yes, Gary, he does say his last name, but I think this is the only time it's ever said in the story, as far as I know, at least so far. Now read his lines like Zoidberg with a base head is as deep as a Reaper from Massive. What? What? Read his lines back like Zoidberg with base as deep as the Reaper Massive. That. Find someone that can pull that off, because that sounds amazing. I'm a temporary transfer student for the Vital Festival. The what? It's an international festivity that takes place every 2 years. What she said. How could you not know, if I may? I'm sorry. It's only been a couple of weeks since I joined Beacon, and... well, simply put, I have amnesia. For real? That must suck. Are you even able to join Beacon? Well, Penny found me. She's Penny, by the way. Penny Polodinia. Suffice to say, many things happened. It's a relatively lengthy story. I bet. Sounds like an adventure. Well, I think I kept you enough. Sorry for prying, guys. Nah, it's okay. Price you pay for not knowing stuff. And the price of knowledge, as they say. Have a good day, guys. There are students from other academies in Bremen currently attending Beacon. I wonder what this festival is like. Let's see if... yes! It's available! Yes! Someone's training the amphitheater. Or is she? She used to be standing perfectly still. Oh wait. She's training her R, isn't she? I almost didn't notice because... well... I almost couldn't feel it, to be honest. I have a feeling that it's not because her aura is weak or small. Also, she noticed me and is turning in my direction. Hello. Hi. Testament, right? That's me. And you're Para. Your friend made sure to remember both your names. Yes. Nora will always make sure people remember her, at least. Sorry for almost getting you into trouble, by the way. It's no trouble. And I think we all have a part of the blame, don't we? Well, normally it sounds like it would be kind of important. But until people hear Power and Nico, someone's got attention. She was just being overly dramatic. I'm not that big of a deal, really. Oh? So you're a big deal? That's not what I said. I know. You said not that big, which implies you're at least some kind of deal. Yeah, I guess you're kind of a big one. And what makes you think that? The fact that I almost couldn't feel your aura until I came closer? Gary, no, please. Please no Soviet Russia jokes, at least not for a while anyway, come on. Now that she's relaxed, I can feel how strong and intense her aura normally is. I think that she can control it to the point of making it that subtle. That's crazy. Oh, it's nothing much, really. Even you could reach that level. Yeah, right. No, I swear. It's just the results of training. If you'd like, I could show you some exercises for your aura. I don't want to take time away from your own training. I'd be just showing you what to do and be there for you to observe. Be there for your... Minos! Fuck's sake, buddy! Buddy! Oh, this one's a mess. I would be just showing you what to do and be there for... observation, or be there to observe. So yeah, and be there to observe. So this for you're here, you need to delete both of those. Minos. Gary, it opens up after the Emerald Forest Training Sunday, which I don't know when that is. Probably this week. You wouldn't take really much of my time. Yeah, this 4 year here needs to go away, Minos. Just saying. Still, well, on one hand, you're a really nice girl, and I hate to refuse. Also, because I do want to get better with my R. That should be on the one hand, Minos. On the one hand, okay. On the other, it's current here, but not. I hate not being able to repay people for the time they give me. Alright, on one condition. I want to help you with something too. You want to help me? Yep. Is there anything at all you'd like to help with? I'll do my best to support you. Well, maybe. No, that's such a silly thought. It's alright, really. Huh? Oh, what is it? Spit it out. Spit it out. It's nothing. I swear, you don't... Hey! Take your filthy paws off Pyra. Eh? I think I've seen this guy in class before, but that voice is definitely familiar. Oh my god, it's the ghost! Jean? Voice wasn't enough for you, huh? Now you're trying to put the moves on Pyra people? Well, tough luck. Putting the moves on her? I see what's going on. No, man. I swear that's not what I'm... As long as I'm around, you won't touch your hair on her. Sure, ignore me. Jean. Why is she blushing? She looks kind of happy, actually. Oh. So, I guess power is very, very important to you. Of course she is. My teammate. Ouch. She's also my partner. Oh man, that's gotta hurt. Most of all, she's my best friend! Ouch. Shot through the heart! An ironic statement if you know what happens. Jean, right? I swear to the gods that I wasn't trying to put the moves on Pyra. Did you tell the truth, Pyra? Yes, he is. And Weiss too. We're just friends. You're way too funny to be friends. Now that I said it out loud, I may have been overreacting. You don't say. Sorry, man. I have some conclusions. And I guess I was a bit jealous. Jealous because of... Oh, my poor, poor redhead. It's alright. And call me Testament. Jean Art. Well, I think I embarrassed myself enough for one day. Sorry to bother you guys. See you later, Pyra. See you later, Jean. Thinking about it, there's something I'd like some help with. If you'd still like to train your R with me on the afternoon. Sure. Need a hug? Yes, please. Sorry, Doom. Hey, don't you have a copy of the game? You can probably pull the freaking... classroom. How about put the lights in the classroom area? If someone wanted to hang up a flyer on scene, they would do it then. Hey, Weiss, get your ass over here. Oh, look at that smile. Someone managed to not make ruckus for once. You had a good idea. Did anyone come by yet? No one. You can use the benches and wait there until lights go out. We'll wait a bit more then. I guess so. Huh. I just realized. I'm sitting on a bench alone with Weiss in the dark at night. This is kind of embarrassing, I must admit. Nothing. I guess he chose the wrong place to lay in wait. Or maybe we just need to wait a little more? This is so boring. This is so boring. This thing isn't supposed to be exciting, I guess. Yes, but just staring at nothing and making no sounds causes you to lose focus anyway. Wait, one job twice? What do you mean, Doom? And Gary? Yes. For those that are wondering what he's talking about, the fandom for Ruby likes putting Jean in fandom. They like putting him in harem pairings. A lot. A lot. A lot. Which I don't mind if it's done that. If it's done well, I don't mind it. In fact, one of my favorite fanfiction on fanfiction.net right now is a Jean harem story. It's just done really well. But the keywords are, it has to be done really well. And if you know anything about fanfiction.net, finding something that's done really well, it's like finding, a particularly nasty haystack. I guess that's why cops are always in pairs. A partner keeps you on your toes. You can alternate duties. And sometimes your partner can notice things that may have gone unnoticed by you. Yeah. Oh, speaking of which. About that, Weiss, last time I found something weird. Something weird? I think it's in my right pocket, where I've been keeping it in a handkerchief. I thought about throwing it away, but for some reason I didn't. Is that a seed? I found it on the floor when we removed that flyer from the mess hall. Well, it's a kitchen. It's unusual to find them on the food on the floor. After closing time, you know that they cleaned everything before shutting down for the night, including the floor. No, I mean, I never really thought about it, to be honest. Also, this seems way too big to be used for cooking, at least in my opinion. I'm not an expert on seeds, sadly. But I think some seeds exist which aren't for cooking, but directly for eating. Like a snack? But as far as I know, they don't sell this stuff in Beacon. What if these belong to the culprit? The culprit? I guess I'm just saying to police jargon now. You know, the person who's making the flyers? The long shot, but maybe if we find who sells the seeds, we find the culprit. So you can say it, but I can't? Shush! Testament, listen! Steps. We need to hide. But where? We're on a corridor. Shoot. We're on the next arch. What do I have to do? And my heart accelerates as the footsteps come closer and closer. The sounds are of heels? Will the culprit's a woman? I share a glance of Weiss. He's probably as unsure as I am about all this, but we have no choice but to confront this person now. Click, clack, click, clack. Closer and closer she comes until she stopped. Right before the arc. Oh no. Did she notice us? If you're not in Twitch chat watching this live, you ought to be, because, come on. I really hope you weren't thinking about assaulting me, children. Eh? Professor Goodwitch. Oh, what are you doing here? Why is you on night patrol? I checked the halls one last time before beddish night at this hour, as a deterrent for students who may be looking to spice up their private lives from voyeurism. Spice up their private lives with... That's... Minas, that should be that's not. Because that's now was a confession that that's what they were doing. That's not what they were... I love my chat. There's only 2 people actually talking in it, but I love my chat. That's not. This should be not and now, not. That's not what we were doing. Not what we were doing, Minos. Please. Okay, I'm putting these on my YouTube channel as well, which is the same username as it is on Twitch. Somebody please send these to Minos. Somebody, not Gary, because I think he's blocked by Minos on Discord, but send these to Minos so he can, because I'm pointing out the errors in the grammar stuff. He needs to see these, please. That's not what we were doing. Professor, I swear on my honor, there's been no fornicating. Regardless, you're still outside your dormitories. That's true. I take it you can find the road back there by yourself? Yes. Sorry again, Professor. That was so embarrassing. Yeah. Can't believe Professor Goodwitch thought we were doing that. Well, 2 attractive teens sitting together on a bench in the dark, only illuminated by the moonlight. And this is a co-ed school. I don't really blame her. Right. Wait, what do you mean by attractive? If being in show business has taught me anything, is that whenever people see 2 attractive peers pressed together, I always think they're sucking face when no one's watching. Not what I meant. Anyway, returning to the matter at hand. Anyway, Professor Goodwitch gave us a great hint. Right. The old stick that flyer in the hallway the first time. The cop must have known about Professor Goodwitch's habit. So it's definitely a student here. I say it with a grin as my hand goes to sit again inside my right pocket. Hopefully there aren't that many big students who like to snack on these kinds of seeds. We follow the food then. Hopefully, by the time we find this person, I'll have an idea as to what to do to persuade them. Okay, so we're officially Wednesday. Awesome. That's enough. Mr. Arcs R has entered the red. Great form, Mr. Amrot, but may I suggest those erratic movements next time? Aw, let's have the fun. Fun, she says. As for you, Mr. Arc. Ma'am? I must admit I'm impressed. Your skills are progressing steadily, and considering the level you were at when you joined Beacon, whatever it is you're doing, keep it up. Yes, ma'am. That's all for today. Have a good day, children. Good job, Evelyn. Very well fought. The experience shows. Thanks. I wonder if I've mostly fought Grim before. Sprung for the Aries is a nice change of pace. You're right. But is it enough? What do you mean by that, partner? Well, as for reports lessons, first year students don't have many opportunities to fight Grim. True. So? Thing is, students that join combat academies already have at least a bit of experience with that because they come from lower grade academies. I was thinking of how to make you and Penny catch up on that. Sounds reasonable. Any ideas? A couple. I'll have to take it up with the headmaster first, though. For now, let's go to lunch. Good job, John. Even Miss Gooch praised you. I know, right? Can't believe it. You dummy. You've been training for 6 months and one-on-one with Pyre for weeks now. Of course you're gonna get better. I guess being the worst fighter of the school does not automatically make me weak. Semantics are important. Still, I wonder what her trick is. You noticed too? After the 4th Tom to the face... But seriously, it was like... I mean, there's people dodging my strikes, but... At least he was dodging them a little too well? Does that make sense? Let's do the last library bit. Final part of the story. Will the main character and his team be able to take down this guy? That's a convenient find. Wait, what? He's not going to use it? Holy smokes. That's actually genius. Instead of relying on something they know nothing about, he devised a plan of what he had at his disposal. And won. Seems like there's a lot of room for a sequel. I mean, I don't like he seems to have secured his claim as king, but... Huh. Maybe today. Speaking of which, I wonder what she thought of the book's ending. She looked like she had a certain expectation for the story, which I don't feel were met. Which I didn't feel were met, sorry. And yes, this Sunday is going to be that one Emerald Forest fight thing. Which is going to be interesting. But then Saturday, what route should I do, I wonder? No, today's Thursday, not... I thought today was Friday, not Thursday. Okay. But... Fuck, what should I do? We're going on ahead then, partner. Yes, I'll be right there. Crap, where's my head today? I forgot my pencil. That's what I may say. It's just a pencil. I'm not made of money here. Here we are. A quick deviation. Nothing more. Huh? That's Velvet. He hasn't left the classroom yet? She's very focused, observing something spread out on the desk in front of her, tapping her cheek in thought. No, it gives me any ideas. On a closer look, what is all photographs? They're photographs of people, weapons, clothes, places. There doesn't seem to be any particular grouping them together except that they're all photos she's taken. Also, if she went to be alone, I'm probably interrupting. Even if she's in a public place, I should at least make my presence known. Hey, Velvet. Hello, Testament. Sorry, I didn't hear you come in. With those bunny ears, that must be difficult. It's fine. Is something troubling you? Yes, but it's nothing new under the sun. I'm sorry? A bit too enigmatic, right? I mean, that's something that's been troubling me for a while, so I guess I internalized it. That doesn't sound healthy. Do your photographs have anything to do with it? They're part of it, yes. But I don't want to trouble you. Oh, I guess it's a private thing. Yes, it kind of is. Although... Huh? You're observing me now, deep in thought. My features relax, and she gives a little nod to herself. Does she have an idea or something? Yes. They're the closest thing to a total stranger I have, so you might actually be able to help me. I don't know if I should feel offended or not. Care to elaborate? My problem is not something I can go to my teammates with, since it troubled our team balance. So, someone I know, but who doesn't know my teammates and is not invested in our mechanics, is the perfect person to help me with this. I see. That's logically sound, I guess. But what exactly is this problem that just asking your friends to help disrupt their balance? I'd be happy to help, I think. But what exactly do you need me to do? Here. Here's the hand to the statue on her belt and extracts your camera from it. She hands it to me and I grab it carefully. I'd like you to take some pictures. Pictures of what? Whatever you want. But you need to look at another point of view. It seems that my own pictures don't suffice to get me out of this conundrum. So, if you happen to chance upon things that catch your eye, I'd like if you took pictures of them. Will do. If you tell me what this is all about afterwards. It's a fair request. Now, should I go to the mess hall? We should also change numbers on the way. Can't take pictures on an empty stomach. Speaking of, I'm gonna go on a slight tangent here. Speaking of food, I had ramen noodles for dinner earlier. In fact, what I kind of do, because you know how like noodles, like when you cook them proper and boil them and stuff, they have like a flavor packet that you put in for flavor. Hence the term flavor packet. I actually don't use those. While the water is still simmering before it hits boiling, I'll throw in half to 3/4 a cube of flavoring bouillon, and then let that dissolve in the water fully. And then when the water hits boiling, I'll throw the noodles in. And the idea is that as the noodles are absorbing the water, they're also going to be absorbing that flavoring. And then once you know 3 minutes up, you stop boiling and you start stirring them and cooling them down and everything. Before I start stirring, I'll throw on some lemon pepper on top. The caveat being that the flavoring I use for that bouillon is called chicken and tomato. It actually tastes really good. Although I think it's the original thing around here. I don't know if it's available widely, per se. If you can get it, though, I recommend it heavily. It's a really good tasting flavor. But it's chicken tomato flavoring. And then I throw in lemon pepper spice. Pepper. Well, pepper. It's lemon pepper, but I throw lemon pepper on it, and then I'm stirring it. And it comes out so good. I just want to show that to you guys. So, did the library thing. Did the amphitheater thing. Did the classroom thing. What to do? Because I can't... Let me see... No, I'm not gonna bother Blake's thing. Amphitheater, I guess. I'll shape a little bit with my R. Hey, Pyre. Hi, Testament. No luck today either? Well, let's just train. Alright. Now ready to talk? No. But I desperately need some advice here. Don't press buttons, Gary. Come on. Anyway, I need to see... Battle... No. Social. Or, Oh, I'm only 10 away. Okay. Let's take Velvet's first picture, which is actually Main Street at night. Huh? What's going on at the cafe? Uh, it's just people laughing at someone's stories. If that's true, that's hilarious. What? Of course it's true. I don't have enough alcohol in me to start making stuff up, I think. And then, I mean, short skirt to the side. Doesn't sound like a situation I'd like to find myself in. He's the center of attention, hmm? Maybe it's his storytelling ability or... Wait, is that a cape? Who wears a cape? Except Ruby, but Ruby is... Ruby. A grown man wearing a cape? Alright, taking a picture of this. It's way too curious. I should probably get back to Beacon before the last bullhead departs. Guess who he was describing? I have no idea who that is, Gary. Just gonna put that out there. Day 19. Classroom. Sorry, Professor. It won't happen again. As long as you understand, you can join your partner now. Today's someone on our team was actually late. Unsurprisingly, it was my partner. Oh. Costume making the Incredibles would not like capes. Did you find your skull in the end? Yeah, it had fallen between my case and the wall. I wasn't sure that I almost knocked someone on the way here and in the dorm's corridor. Well, why can you wait until after lessons to keep looking for it, though? The headmaster told me yesterday that he would let me know about my training proposal first thing in the morning, and for him that's before students wake up. Oh, you mean... Yep. We'll save it for after lessons, shall we? You wouldn't neglect our training. You shouldn't neglect our training either, partner. True. Let's talk more training? Yeah. I don't know what's on Evelyn's lips. Nothing in the room either. 100% sure? Searched the entire place twice. Almost got too close and got caught by the cleaning floor. But I'm sure there's nothing that felt the same. Been shadowing them for 3 days now. Looking like normal students and not visiting any particular places. Well, as normal as feature hunters can be. Welcome back, Doom, and no, I don't think I've even heard of that one before. Might be interesting though. Link me in Discord. I haven't seen Ruby Quest, Gary. If they're interested in the object to Ozpin, they're not visiting the place where it's stashed. That's why they're carrying it on themselves. Yep. Still, it's only been 3 days, so I should follow them around a little more. Maybe start testing them. Also to try and narrow it down further. The girl, the boy. The girl, the boy. I hope if I had a clear testimony of the moment of impact, but alas. Hello? Boss? Sorry, I was thinking. That's you, alright. What were you thinking about exactly? A way to help you. Oh? That's not a good thing. That sounds like a good thing. Sorry. There's one problem, though. Being won't come cheap. And if we do this one more time, we should trigger Power's one event for this version of the game. Read all this. Actually, I think just talking isn't good enough anymore. Let me work on a plan. A plan? You don't get things just by thinking about it. You take action. I guess you're right. I'm gonna hit you up when we don't have lessons, alright? We'll have more time like that. Now, unfortunately, by doing that, I missed the opportunity to get Velvet's next photo, so we'll just dust chop it. Saturday. We'll save. And then day 20. Ah. Now I have 3 options. Go me! Well, Pyra I can do pretty much whenever. I don't give a shit. But you know what? Fuck it. I'm going with my original plan. I'm gonna go with Ruby next. And then we'll do Ice next week. And then Pyra. Yes. And then after that, probably Amber at that point. Yeah, I'm going Ruby. Screw it. Gave me her number, didn't she? Let's see if she picks up. Hey, Testament. Good morning. Shouldn't that be as a scroll setup to keep... Like, I'm not complaining about it being like this, but consistency, buddy. Come on. Oh well, who cares? Morning to you, Rubes. Rubes? Where did that come from? Sorry. It's just... Is that a nickname? Is that a nickname for me? Is that the... Annunciation Testament is very important. Important? What? Why the fuck am I saying it like that? What fucking time is it? Not late enough to be slurring, that's for fucking sure. Maybe? It's cute. Thank goodness she likes it. Anything aside, I was wondering if you had finished the book. I did. When we meet at the mess hall, maybe you can get a snack. Sounds good. See you there. Gary, Doom has a crown because that denotes that he has Twitch Prime as part of his Amazon Prime. That's what that crown means. Hey you. Hey yourself. Got that snack yet? I didn't know what you'd like, so I waited. I'll go with something with chocolate on it. Strawberry for me. Oh? Strawberry. I thought you were all about chocolate. I like sweet things in general. Most are chocolate based, but my all-time favorite thing is strawberries. Also, this is highlighted, but so far I don't think has a purpose yet. Oh, I see. Makes sense. Most sweets and cakes and snacks have at least part of chocolate or cocoa in it after all. So she's got a sweet tooth. That's kind of... I'm not a kid. Oh, what? You're thinking it's kind of childish, aren't you? No, I wasn't. Liar. Oh. I guess she's people telling her that, isn't she? Sorry. It's fine. Just don't treat me like a kid, okay? I get enough of that. Eh? But you're a huntress. Well, as everyone else in Beacon. Doesn't exactly make me special. I'm still younger than anyone around here. You're also leader of your own team. Doesn't that speak of your maturity? Just my potential. And speaking of potential, man, what a letdown. Oh, you're talking about the book? Yes! I mean, where's the heroic moment? I guess she's referring to the main character not using the ancient armor. I take it you didn't like how the book resolved? No. I didn't use the ancient armor. I fight the other guy one-on-one. And from the mysterious army, also wearing a suit of ancient armor. They've been making short work of almost everyone facing him. I have to be honest, I've kinda liked how it got resolved. Uses branding kept the armor as a last resort that never got used, since his plan on using his team and subordinates worked. One-on-one? So not the guy made mincemeat of whole platoons, why would he? So that no one else had to! How can I say this without being too rude? That's kinda stupid. Excuse me? I mean, everyone else was there to do the same thing as him. Why would he want to fight alone? Also, I doubt they would have let him. Especially, that's not the point. He was their leader. Yikes. What's with her? If he had a way to make his teammates, the people following him not take risks, he had to take it. Even if he knew nothing about it? That's what a leader does. He just puts everyone else above himself. That? You can see this again in part 1. That's not a leader. What? If you're describing as a guardian or some kind of protector, a leader leads, takes decisions, and values all the members of the team equally, including herself. The way you're phrasing it makes it seem like a leader is somehow external to the team, like his life is worth less just because of his role. That's not what I meant. But a leader is supposed to be strong. All hunters are supposed to be strong. The kind of strength you're talking about is only battle strength. If a leader is not the strongest in combat, does that make him a bad leader? No, of course not. Then what if the leader places one of his teammates in danger? Does that make a bad leader? Yes! Yes it does! Son of a... Jack is not a bad leader. What if he has to do it to help one of his other teammates? That's... What then? Leader can't always be the strongest, or the one always more suited for every situation. If he's forced to make one of his teammates run big risks to make them stronger to help another, is he a bad leader? What the? All of a sudden, the close area is covered in petals, and a trail of the things is leading toward the exit and through it. The front door is still swinging back and forth because of the force of whatever opened them. Was that Ruby's symbionts? Holy hell, she was fast. She was crying? Oh crap. Was it me? What did I say? What did I say it? Nothing wrong, man. But you both got emotional there. Jean! I saw you had to see that. You weren't exactly wrong there, but you weren't exactly right either. What do you mean? Ruby has this very particular view of how to be a huntress, and how to be a leader. She wants to be a hero, fight in place of as many other people as possible in as many kind of battles as she can. That includes her teammates. She once told me the same thing she told you, about a leader putting his team above himself, and I don't agree with it either. How so? Well, first, My teammates would kick my ass all the way to vacuum if I even implied that my life was somehow less important than their own. Same here. And second, they're trained to be hunters, and right now they're all stronger than me. Thinking that they'd ever need me to play martyr for them is not only stupid, also disrespectful. They're my best friends. I do anything for them, they do the same for me. As a leader, I think my responsibility is to make it so that we never have to go that far for each other. Wow, I must respect you a lot. They do. For some reason. For some reason? Really? I guess that I was wrong in how I put my point through. You kind of put her on the spot. But as I said, you both got emotional. You weren't the only one who said something to upset the other, right? Yeah. I still feel like a monster. Ugh, I know, right? Like kicking a puppy. I should follow the pedals. Thanks, John. You're welcome, Testament. Follow the trail of pedals through Beacon and down the trail leading to the Emerald Forest, on the cliff with the spring launchers. As I arrive at the place, I see a hunched over black and red figure, hugging his knees and staring down at the forest below. My heart can't take much more of this. Ruby, I'm so sorry. I'm trying. What? I'm trying to be a good leader. And I know that I won't always be able to protect my teammates. But am I so wrong to want to try? Ruby, I never want to say or imply that you're a bad leader for wanting to protect your teammates. And I know you didn't mean it when you said that leader who has to put his teammates in danger is a bad leader. And I guess we just both got heated back there. Yes, I'm sorry. There's not a formula for what makes the perfect leader. You care a lot about your team. I can see that plain as day. And that's good. But I'm being too much of a kid about it? No, you're being too idealistic about it. You sound a bit like Weiss, you know. I do? Yes. Maybe that's the point. A leader acts differently depending on what the team is like, no? I probably said some things that sound like I was talking bad about your leader. I'm sorry, but that mentally works for me, because when I go too far, I know my teammates are there to point back. Oh. Yes, I can see what she means. Ruby can be a good leader because her teammates supplied the faults in her mentality. Just like me, Evelyn and Penny can cover for Jack's faults. Whichever they may be. I don't think your teammates are the kind of people who would hold their tongues if you started doing something dumb, so I'll leave criticism of your leadership up to them. And I won't say bad things about other leaders either. Deal? Deal. I don't extend my hand. I'm still a bit self-conscious because I made her cry. Still, Ruby smiles and rubs her cheeks with the back of her sleeves. I still don't like that finale. That's fine. I guess it's the kind of resolution that only a grown-up could enjoy. Okay, that's it. Okay, I'll go. Ow! No. I should see. But I'm sorry, I couldn't read all that so fast. That wasn't very nice. That wasn't nice. I'm gonna have bite marks for days. Your baby teeth anyway, no? That being such a baby. Oh, so now you're okay being called a kid. As leader, I have to make use of all strategic advantages. You're impossible. Aw, wasn't I Rubes? Shut up. Nah. Call me Rubes again. Call me Rubes again? No, you bit me. You made me cry. Well, you're not crying now. Oh no. I was thing in my eye. Did I go take a shower, Rubes? Give me a piggyback? Now you're pushing it. Please, please. There's strawberries on top. Get up, Silver. Don't tell him to drop you off that cliff. That scene is awesome. Damn it, Gary. Your reuse tackle, it's super effective. God damn it. Oh. Okay. Doom, thanks for the link. I'll check it out when the stream's over, probably. Um. So yeah, we're now closer to Bureaus. That's the second level of affection available in the game. Now, Ruby's third date is going to be available automatically-ish after a certain tournament event. Well, I say automatically, you gotta visit the library first. But there's something more difficult you have to do now. And also, that one is freaking awesome too. Actually, let me just go ahead and say, everything in this game is fucking awesome, except for some of the grammar mistakes, which I'm pointing out for Minos' sake, so you can fix those later. As I mentioned before. I'm probably gonna go another 28 minutes or so, or we'll see. Or, no, you know what, guys? Gary asked what the levels are called after 3. I don't know because nobody's gotten after 3 yet. No post third dates exist right now. In fact, very few third dates exist as it stands. Right now, only Ruby Weiss and Yang have third dates. Blake doesn't have one yet, which is kind of a shame. Because after her second one, I really want to see what happens. Anyway, but yeah, for those wondering what the levels are, it's friends, close, and intimate. Which is only half as fun as it sounds. But the implications, though. Bow chicka bow wow. Wait, wrong Rooster Teeth property, sorry. Ah, Gary, come on. No, because there are third dates. Minos can count to 3. Valve can't. You can guess where that conversation went. I'm not gonna. But anyway, it's Sunday. It's combat time. Yay! Didn't think I'd ever come back here. I still remember the feeling of exhilaration in my first battle, and the adrenaline from when we were running from the Walang. So, Osprey said that we can come to Armor Force train, provided we don't cut classes for it. Notify him or teacher beforehand, and keep close to the cliff. Believe me, I have no desire to venture even further into the forest. For all I know, there may be more important grim that the good headmaster forgot to tell us about. What will our training regime consist of, Jack? How else do you think? We're gonna skin some grim. Not rocket science, as they say. So we're looking for trouble. Pretty much. We haven't fought as a team in a while now, and my, aren't they impatient? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Beowulfs. I saw it, but like the first time, I don't panic. Just feel a shiver of nervousness. My team is beside me this time. Well, here's another small horde of Beowulfs. Since we already fought them before Testament, that'll make for good training. A horde? What's a horde exactly? Someone never saw zombie movies in a past life. Clearly. A horde is a group of enemies with shared health. This is what happens when you've put together a bunch of enemies who act, look, and die the same. And the reason why I call them vermin. You can't choose which one to target, but considering they're exchangeable, it doesn't really matter, does it? Does that mean we can't weaken them? Oh, you can. As the horde itself goes down, it loses pieces, so to speak, and becomes less dangerous and effective. I see. Well, let's try it then. Oh, put a sock in it. We're coming. They're in a hurry, aren't they? We'd best be careful nonetheless. Hey, these assholes are doing damage, just not a hell of a lot. Oh no, they're not doing any damage at all. Convenient. Damn, Evelyn hits hard. Actually lasted more than I thought they would. Fun. Evelyn, watch out! Eh? How? I didn't even sense it. How? Evelyn, your R is almost gone. Get back. Evelyn! I told you to run, but you didn't listen. Very well then. I respect your choice. Let's fight, Testament. Ha! My R is back? Not just yours. My R cover has been refreshed as well. It's at full capacity. What? Yeah, mine too. Let's think about it afterwards. Still got a Grim to take care of. Right. Affirmative. Testament. How the hell did you do this? Yeah, they're doing nothing now. I have no idea what that does, by the way. Just for the record. Time to end this, furbags. And that takes care of it. Thank the gods. I groaned and almost let myself fall to the ground. That was not how I expected it to go. You! Ah! What the hell was that? How'd you do that? What'd you do to us? Evelyn, personal space. Who cares about personal space? I care about personal space! Okay, time out. Evelyn, hold on to your ears, will you? I share curiosity, but I fear just trusting Testament like this will serve no purpose. Sorry, you're right. Sorry, Testament. And thanks for the save. Here's back and I can finally breathe. How did someone so tiny command such a presence? But oh my god, Testament. I bet you don't have any idea what you just did. I mean, kind of. I refilled your aura reserves using mine. Maybe that's my symbiance? Maybe that's my symbiance. Yes! And somehow now we can do it too! Wait. Wait. Holy carrots. Language. But partner, seriously, I mean, you probably don't realize why this is a big deal, do you? No? Testament. No one can borrow someone else's aura. What? But Penny, didn't you... She shakes her head from side to side. I did not give you my aura. I just used a bit of it to jumpstart your own, by throwing a fire disk crystal in a pot of water to make it boil. But living beings cannot store any aura energy that's not their own. Or at least, that was the theory. Oh, Chris Harnett, I get it now. Testament. In the course of history, there have been more advances in research about transferring someone's aura and symbiance to a different body than about storing and utilizing someone else's aura energy. You're the first person ever existed who is able to do that. As far as we know, at least. And if that wasn't enough, you also somehow shared that ability with us. Even if not to the same extent. So I'm... what? Some kind of aura medic? That's a name for it, yes. If it wasn't for the fact that you can also share part of your ability with other people. I'm so confused. Believe me, you're not the only one. Needs to say, this remains between us. Without a word to anyone. What? I concur. What do you mean? We can't tell anyone? Not even Aspen? Especially Aspen. Or General Ironwood. Or any adult. You keep this a secret from everyone, but this goes double for any member of the faculty. But why? The headmaster, the general, most of the adults here at Beacon, really, are people of a certain importance. It's not just the weight of the school that they carry on their shoulders. And their mission for the greater good, they don't always take the needs of the single person into account. Let's leave it at that. Me and Evelyn both owe a debt to the headmaster, but it wasn't without a cost. Believe me, Testament, you don't want to be dragged into their world. Okay, got it. Ixnay on the Assembly. That's the spirit. Now, where do you say we go back? Wanted to find and quarter the bailiff who sneak attacked me. I still don't get how I got the drop on you. Same here. I mean, I may have been playing around a bit too much, but... also, it's a bit too strong for a bailiff. Almost took out your aura in one hit. Black-footed or not? Now, that is something we should report to Ozpin. I swear to the gods it was another imported Grim. There's also another weird thing about it. You're right. It ran. Cheap or not cheap? I need extra information, boss. Did I take the testament badly? I did, but it also went well. Care to elaborate? Bad, because from what I've seen of them, I can't take on all four in a fair fight. I need to divide and conquer, and to do that, I need to know who to single out. I only get one chance. Reasonable. Oh, why well then? What if I told you I saw the guy of the group replenish his teammates' aura with his own? And here we were just about ready to leave. The boss will char you alive if you did not inform him of this, boss. An exaggeration. He'd probably just take an arm or a leg. I'll send you the contact I told you about immediately. Great job, Howard. Or great luck. Either way, I bring results to the table. Catch you later, boss. This is bound to make the boss notice me. Notice me, boss senpai. I'm sorry. I'm not. Alright. Now let's see about this contact at the boss. Mommy? Is that you? Um, no? Well, thank the gods for that. A couple decades 6 feet under would have made for a stinker of a reunion. Now, since you're not mommy dearest and your number does not show up on my exquisitely exclusive address book, next question is, who are you? How did you get this number? And there's someone who likes you enough to pay a ransom? Those are 3 questions. Starting to sound like you're not worth keeping alive, kid. Wow. A Wazer did say you were something. A Wazer? A Wazer Van Goeth? A Wazer Van Goeth. And the brat is still alive. Unbelievable. I'm one of his new associates. I'm looking for something in Vale, and he told me you were the person to come to. You did, huh? I don't really deal in information, kid. You mentioned that. But he also said no one's got as many eyes in the city as you. Mr. Torchwick. Flattery won't get you a discount. Let's say I have those eyes. Do you have the dust to pay for them? Dust? Not money? Times changed, kid. You got enough spare cash lying around right now. But I could be persuaded with some dust. And that's actually better for us. I happen to have a few fire dust crystals. Just lying around. How pure. They're mirrors of fiery death, Mr. Torchwick. Tell me more. I haven't slept that well. After the high from the fight, and the fact that I have unlocked my semblance came down, I realized it happened again. This time while I was awake. So, that wasn't just a dream. What was he telling me to run from? Is something wearing you, Testament? I don't really know. Right now I'm more puzzled, to be honest. And this about your semblance? Pretty much. Think about the circumstances if it bothers me. That being... Should I tell them? What a stupid question. Who else can I talk about this with, if not with them? I'll talk about it later. You're the boss. No, I am. And boss says let's get to class. Aye, Captain. Affirmative. Shear me timbers and stuff. I don't get the pirate references, but whatever. I feel so tired. I attempt to think and recover mentally from yesterday's ordeal, but how is that even possible during Port's lessons? But oh, how did you endure an entire semester of this? I haven't. This is my 4th week at Beacon, same as you. I'm still working out all afternoon. Working out? Yep. Whenever I'm confused or need to clear my head, I put everything in training my body. Must resist joke about being confused a lot. I forgot that line. Do you find it helps? Always has so far. Considering how I feel in my head right now, maybe I could give it a try. Or can I even do it in Beacon anyway? Gym, of course. What gym? Your gym. I have a gym. I mean, the Beacon Gym, dude. Can you pull up my toe here? Beacon is a gym? As I said, I've also been here for very little. I don't know school inside out. For all I know, you gotta have a secret basement. Oh, I see. Anyway, it's damn cool. See that a swimming pool. Great place where to train. It's a great place to train, but that where is redundant, unnecessary, and grammatically incorrect, Minos. And yes, I will keep pointing those out, damn it. Really? I didn't have tell me about it when she gave me the tour. A bit more recent edition compared to when she first came here. Well, I definitely check it out now. You ever come by? Give me a whistle. I'll show you the correct way to exercise. Huh? There's like a specific way to train your body? Of course. You can't just train. You need warm up, and exercises need to be done the correct way, or you limit their effectiveness. Or worse, you could hurt yourself. Alright then. I'll be in your care then, son. Sure thing. You can never have too many training partners. Stop fucking up your words, Testament. God fucking damn it. Ugh. You know, I've been at this for damn near 3 hours. Getting kind of late on my end. I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. It's been a hell of a long... Where's my save button? There we go. Yes, I'm sure. It has been a hell of a stream, as always, guys. If you missed anything during the streams, I should go ahead and point this out now. Then on my channel, and eventually on the RAGELogin channel, if you're not subscribed to either of those, I'll have the replays up on my channel for sure, and they're also going up on the RAGELogin channel as well. Also, if you're not subscribed to RAGELogin, you should totally do that, because if I'm correct, then tomorrow is the weekly POPPC podcast, which stands for the Pissed Off People's Podcast. Hosted by Warsong, joined by me, and sometimes other people when they fucking show up. Wherein we talk about tech things that are either good news or things that, well, piss us off. Hence the name of the show. So we'll be doing that from about 6:30 to about 7:30, give or take. And then either before that or after that is I'll be doing the Sunday stream number 4 for Jade. So, I'll probably throw links for that, if I can get them in time, into the Jade Discord, probably under General, or, well, no. I'll put it somewhere, but you guys should really subscribe to the RAGELogin YouTube channel. So that way you'll be notified when those go live. In fact, let's just go to the main menu here. Okay, so check out RAGELogin for the PBCs and also for the mirrors of the stream videos in their raw format, in case you missed something. And so RAGELogin don't have them, my channel will have them, which is the same as this Twitch account, Testament77. And that has been stream number 3 of Jade. Hope you guys are enjoying it so far. Thanks for watching. If you're new, be sure to hit that follow button. That way you'll know when I go live and, you know, all that good stuff. Also, if you scroll a bit down the page, if you'd be so kind, or if you can or want to, don't forget to hit up the RAGELogin Patreon. If you feel so inclined. It would help us pay for things like better equipment, like upgrading my computer, since my motherboard and CPU broke a while ago and I haven't upgraded them back. I'm on very old hardware right now. So that would help me out quite a bit. Although if you do that, you should probably donate specifically, that's what that money's going towards, if you so feel like. If you don't, I don't blame you. Shit. But at any rate, thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around, Gary and Doom. And I know Orchestra was here earlier. Thanks to him for even showing up. And, so, yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good night, guys. I'll see you all tomorrow. I don't know what time I'm streaming tomorrow. Probably 7:30-ish, and probably not for as long as tonight. Probably that's how it's gonna go down. But I'll catch you on next stream. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. Take care. And I'll see you guys later.